And for you guys that have been following us this morning, especially with our feature artist station playing on the breakfast show this morning, we have humbly got to say we have Tony Baptist with us. We're going to Boston, Massachusetts, and we haven't been there before, have we, Barbara? No. Nice to be in Boston. It looks a bit cold out there, but welcome along, Tony. You're right here at Galaxy.
Hey, thanks for having me, guys. Yeah, it is a little cold out here for sure.
Yeah, I'm a little worried.
That's just Boston winters for you.
Okay, we don't want you coming down hypothermic or anything like that.
That's all right. I'm used to it.
Yeah.
East Coast United States boys are kind of used to that.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. I was talking to somebody from Calgary, Alberta, Canada this morning. 31 degrees below. I'm going, why would you? Why would you go there? Why would you even want to stay in a place that cold?
The hockey and beer is good.
So it's a hockey thing, isn't it? It really is. You know, you Canadians and Americans have this love-hate relationship. I'm sure it's all over sport.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I grew up a big hockey guy, and I have a big affinity for a lot of things Canadian, especially their beer and their hockey and their music, especially Rush. And so a little sad couple days for myself, especially as a drummer, for the passing of the great Neil Peart. But yeah, so I love all things Canadian.
Absolutely.
I don't know.
I can absolutely relate to what you're saying, especially for the passing of Rush's drummer. Sad news. But being a drummer yourself, now, how long have you been playing the drums, my friend?
Myself, I've been playing about 15 years or so. I think around 15 is when my mother surprised me with a drum set for Christmas. And it's been pretty much that ever since. Gave up the hockey sticks and picked up the drumsticks, as it were.
Very, very cool. Did she kick you out of the kitchen? I used to play the pots when I was a kid.
No, she kicked me out of the kitchen. I was in the basement, and she didn't try to kick me out. It was the neighbors that tried to kick me out. So
yeah, believe me,
you can imagine how that goes.
I can relate. I had a whole town try that one.
Yeah.
I did. I really did. So, first of all, let's get this out of the way, and I've got to welcome everybody that's joining us Facebook Live right now. And believe me, Tony, you'll get a copy of this to be able to share around all the boys and say, this is what Kiwis are like. Don't do it. It's not healthy. Okay, so we'll get this out of the way first. Galaxy. That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, 14 after 11 o'clock, 26 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, I got to let you know, Tony, 89.9 degrees Fahrenheit here in our office right now. It's really hot. I'm feeling sorry for you.
Ooh. I'm okay. This is perfect for me.
Nice. And it would be being what I think a drummer is the hardest working member of any band. So yeah, a little bit of cooling down sometimes really helps.
Yeah.
Now we're going to kick things off.
Well, speaking of Neil Peart.
Yes.
Well, speaking of Neil Peart, he once said that singing is the worst job in a band, but drumming is the hardest by far. So I agree with him.
Yeah, absolutely, I do too. At the same time, I got to let you know, me myself, I don't sing. Well, actually, I sing tenor, or maybe 12 miles away from anybody that can hear me.
All right.
Okay, so let's...
Oh, I got it. I just got that.
Yeah, the internet, a bit slow, isn't it?
Give me a second. Yeah. The internet, that's right, yeah.
Let's blame that. Now, tell me about A Matter of Time. Now, where did the lyrics come from? I know Chris is the songwriter, the genius behind a lot of the music, and, of course, the genius behind the band, including getting you involved. So tell me a little bit about A Matter of Time.
So that was one of the first tunes that I think we were working on when we were putting together the record. I think we just kind of knew it would be a single. And I can't really, place myself into Chris's mind when he wrote the lyrics, but, it was just a really fun, quick song that we put together. And you know, Pat has a way of shaping the lyrics and taking what Chris has, and you know, maybe changing a couple things here and there, and kind of really creating his own, creating it his own in a way that, like, you know, you wouldn't necessarily believe it if another singer spit out those lyrics, you know. But there's something about Pat to where, when, you know, it just seems natural when it comes out out of his voice, and yeah, it's just one of those fun, you know, fun tunes that you had a really good time recording, you know.
Absolutely get it. I understand that. I really, really do. And I got to agree. Pat Cooney, absolutely stunning on the vocals. Now, you being the drummer.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out where Chris comes into us. What instrument does Chris play?
Chris is the guitar player. You know, pretty much the only guitar player. But yeah, he's kind of primarily the primary songwriter. Him and Pat really are they'll get together and hash out, you know, the shapes of the songs and the form it's going to take. And they'll obviously, with Pat being the singer, they'll go over vocal parts and melodies and kind of hash them out. But everything really kind of starts as like an experiment from Chris. And he'll send me clips of songs with him singing. And that kind of showing us where we're looking to, you know, put things where the vocal's supposed to be. And the demos, you know, have him singing, and it works. But it also makes me glad that Pat ends up singing. So
Totally understand.
Yeah, it all starts with Chris. It all starts with Chris. Yeah.
Absolutely understand that. And of course, let's not forget Emmy as well.
Yeah.
A lot of
Emmy is just to touch on Emmy in regards to like a creative process. He is a genius engineer, and kind of like, you know, the band self-produces, but I tell you what, Emmy has an ear that for engineering and the recording process that is pretty special to watch. I'll watch him in the control room, and his brain will just start moving, and I'll just see the wildness in his eyes of all the things he wants to do. He's actually shown me a couple of solo tracks that he's recorded on his own, and they're spectacular. And so, yeah, I can't downplay, or I can't. We can't downplay Emmy's contribution whatsoever, because he makes the record sound great. You know, that's kind of where he comes in. You know,
I've actually been an engineer now for almost 40 years, and I don't listen to music as a fan would listen to it. I listen to it as an engineer or a DJ listens to music and break it down in its increments. And I can appreciate the work that Emmy's put into this. I really, really can. So, without further ado, here on Galaxy 107 FM, it's Station, a matter of time. Gosh, it's hot in here. It's just me. Oh, we've lost him.
No, he'll come back.
He will come back?
Hi, Chris Andreas.
Hey, Chris. How are you, brother, man?
Just tell him we need the camera back.
Tony, we've lost your video feed.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I just needed to take I'm here. I just needed to message somebody, let them know where I'm at.
Oh, okay, no worries. I thought you were actually having a quick nookie or something down the alleyway.
Yes.
No. Hold on.
Gosh, don't corrupt his mind, Grant.
One moment, guys. I'm sorry.
He will learn what Kiwis are like, you know. Yeah, pretty ridiculous, actually. Aren't we? Chris, say hi to Jimmy for me, won't you? You know, it's always nice to have you following, and Jimmy as well. Absolutely appreciate Jimmy as a fan. I really, really do.
Oh, and Chris is an artist.
Chris, you can't say more about Chris.
No.
I mean, Chris is just an absolute awesome
So get
artist.
your butt over here.
Yeah, absolutely.
With Dwayne.
Yeah, we want you guys over here. We really do.
Oh, play a bit of the music.
All right, hey, I'm back. I'm sorry, guys.
Okay.
Here he goes.
Awesome. Excellent. I've got two songs. Two songs to
still
come.
going?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you've still got about 2.5 minutes.
All right. Back at around 5:45. I have to be back into my work.
Okay.
Then, so.
Okay. Are you
How far's work?
are you doing a gig at the moment?
Yeah, kinda. Yeah, I just have to be back by then. So.
Fair enough.
Just a local town thing.
So that would be 11:45 here.
Yeah.
5:45 there.
Is he leaving at 11:45?
Yeah. Look, we've only got 2 more songs.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm sorry, guys, but I appreciate your.
Yeah, because
No problem, my friend. I appreciate you standing up for Chris and making this happen. Maybe down the track we could do something with the whole band.
Yeah, of course, we'd love that. It's actually, I don't mind. Usually, the drummer doesn't get so much love, So well, I don't mind. My mother will be happy.
Warn everybody, this is an interview unlike anybody else's because we're Kiwis. We're pretty relaxed. We like to have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But it's about the music and the artists.
Hi, Len. Sure. Hi, Scott.
You know what I mean? It's not about us. It's not about us making money. It's about getting your music out to our audiences.
Well, we really appreciate it. I'll speak for the guys and say thank you for having us on and all that.
Nice, but warn them we are nuts down here. We do crazy stuff.
Hey, I've always wanted to go there. Hopefully one day we can get down there. That'd be amazing.
Well, let's talk about that very, very shortly. First of all, I'm going to ask you a fan question, which is basically how we get hold of you, and I'll ask you that right now.
Sure.
Let's go back to the desk. That's right, you're listening to Galaxy 107 FM here in Kokoda, New Zealand, 24 after 11 o'clock, 26 degrees downtown. We beat the weatherman by, well, about 5 degrees at the moment we have. Thursday, January 16th, and absolutely elated to be joined by Tony Baptist from the band station. Now, believe me, these guys are absolutely legends in the game. They really, really are. And we've had so many requests since we've been playing station here at Galaxy for more information, such like, now Tony, how do we get hold of you as a fan? Can we get hold of you on Facebook? Can we do Twitter? Can we do Instagram? But more importantly, do you respond?
Yeah, we do our best to kind of respond to everybody. But yeah, you can find us at all of the standard social media sites. Facebook, just look for Station NYC. Short for New York City, because that's where we're from. And Station on Facebook, Instagram. Instagram, I think we're a little more active than say Twitter or anything like that. So, and then you can find through those pages, Station NYC on Instagram, and then you can find, the individual band members as well on Instagram. And you'll find me, Tony Baptist, Pat Kearney, Chris Lane, and Emmy Asta. You'll find us through there. And then stationband.com is the website. And we do our best to handle messages and everything like that. We do our best to kind of get back in a timely fashion. So
nice.
I talk to people. So
it is your modern day database for your fan club these days, isn't it? The interwebby thing.
Oh yeah.
So it's always.
You can't do without it,
Exactly, and it's always nice as a fan to be able to reach out and actually feel proud of yourself, because some people actually do come back. It really does make a good relationship for your fan base. Now, at the same time, can we buy your music on your website? Or do we have to go to places like maybe iTunes and Facebook and places like that?
You can get it on iTunes. You can get it all there. I think the best place is Bandcamp. I think it's Station NYC at Bandcamp, if I'm not mistaken. But you'll see links to that all throughout the website, through the Facebook page, the Instagram even. For anything, information like that, definitely find the Facebook page and Station NYC, and yeah, you'll be able to find all the links to the records, past and the stuff we got coming up. Which we got some important stuff coming up. Some vinyl is actually going to be making an appearance coming up in the next few months. So just keep posted and keep checking in on that if you guys want to get your hands on some station vinyl.
Well, I applaud you for the vinyl. I'm an old vinyl freak myself, I got to be honest with you.
Oh yeah, me too. I got a little collection, and me and my wife pretty much don't listen to any music except what's on the record player.
Nice.
Yeah. So it's making a comeback, you know. Honestly, vinyls are selling better than CDs these days, and I'm actually, I love it. It's a fun little ritual to grab the record out of the sleeve, put it on, and drop the needle.
You know, we have a little room we call the vault, and literally floor to ceiling, wall to wall, we have nothing but vinyl in there, and there's some absolute collectible stuff. I got to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But being a radio announcer, you just sort of, well, you collect it as you go, if you know what I mean, and it just came with me everywhere I went. Now, unfortunately, the staff have to deal with it. We have a guy called Igor. We go and find me a record. So, yeah, I love doing that. But having said that, my friend, I want to touch on basically tours at the moment. Of course, it's winter time over there. I presume you're writing and getting more stuff in the studio than doing on-stage stuff right now.
That's right, yeah. Station is working on the new record. I think drums are done, actually, and they're maybe as we speak, some of the guys are getting stuff together to start adding vocals and guitars. So, yeah, right now we're just focusing on the next Station record, and we got a couple shows coming up. I'm actually not sure if I can announce them just yet, but actually, I don't know. I didn't even check in on that, but you know, check up on Facebook and stuff. You'll see all the announcements there. But we got a couple in the next couple of months. But right now, it's all about getting the new record out and promoting that the best we can. And,
nice.
You know, so thank you guys for having me on. You know.
Nice. Absolute pleasure, my friend. It really, really is. But at the same time, I'm going to say to you, basically, we touched on the new album. When you're ready to release that and release the tracks, I presume you're going to do it incrementally. That means, you know, track after track rather than one big bang boom. Would you come back and introduce the new music, new work to Galaxy and our listeners?
Oh yeah, anytime. You know, maybe if Chris is feeling a little better, we'll get him on too.
Yeah, I do.
The mastermind here. Instead, you guys got the drummer, but hey, it's fine by me. But,
yeah,
no, we'll definitely. I mean, anytime, guys. Yeah, well, we got next few months. Expect some new music. We're really excited about what we got, and it's just the continued next steps for this band, and I'm even looking forward to hearing it finished. So I can't even. I'm just as looking forward to it as any of the fans are. You know.
You know, Tony, absolutely excited here because we would love to be able to keep playing Station here at Galaxy 107 FM and keep the promotions rolling as much as possible. Now, at the same time, we have a Galaxy page for artists and everything like that. Anything new, any gigs, anything you want to be able to promote yourself with, please feel free to use it and tell the rest of the band to be able to do so as well, because we want to get behind Station as much as possible here in New Zealand. Going to talk about a visit to New Zealand very, very shortly, but first of all, tell me about Never Enough.
Oh, Never Enough. This is one of my favorites. This was actually recorded pretty early on into my full-on time into this band, and this took a lot of crafting and a lot of sitting down and sitting with like I said before, Emmy had some beautiful ideas. He ended up going back and remixing this song, and it just sounds amazing. It's fun for me to play every night because it runs the gamut of dynamics from starting off very slow, very delicate. Pat, Pat's a great singer, and he can scream and he can get everything loud and hit the high notes. But there's something to be said for when things are quiet and low, and you just need to convey an emotion. It doesn't really take a lot of skill per se or a lot of technique, but you need to be able to convey that emotion, and he does that brilliantly at the beginning of the song. And then it gets bigger obviously as the choruses come in, and then actually live we added a bit of a drum solo at the end, so and I get to pretend I'm Phil Collins or Neil Peart for about a half a second. But this one is one of my favorite tracks, not only on the record because it sounds brilliant, but to play live is one of my favorites.
Absolutely stunning. I get it, I really do. Looking forward to seeing you do that particular bit live on stage here in New Zealand. We'll talk about that soon, but right here, right now, at Galaxy 107 FM station, never enough.
All right.
How you feeling, bro?
I'm doing all right.
Nice. We've got one more to go, and that's All You Need Is a Heartbeat.
Yeah, I love that one, yeah.
Nice. We'll cover that. But at the same time, we would be absolutely honoured if we could hash up a new interview and get either the full band or, pretty much near to it for all the new work, because we're big fans.
Oh yeah, no, we'll definitely make that happen. We would love it. And I tell you what, you get the four of us all together, it ends up just being hilarity and stupidness, and that's kind of how we like it. Well, but even if I assume I'm not very good with technology, but I'm assuming on Skype we can, like if I'm in Boston and the other guys are in New York, we can get everybody in one room and stuff.
We can do that.
Yeah, we can do that. Don't worry, we've got the technology. But
all right.
Yes, they rebuilt me. But I love hilarity and all that sort of stuff too. So don't be shy. Give me a bit of stick if you so wish. I'm up for it. I got big shoulders. you don't.
I mean, honest. That's actually a good, good sign of a well-functioning band is when everybody gets together and all you kind of do is laugh at stupid jokes. That's a good sign.
Exactly. Well, I tell you what, if you want a stupid joke, I've got a good one that you can teach the band.
All right, what do you got?
Okay, are you familiar with James Bond?
Of course.
Okay. Just recently, while they were making the brand new movie, this truly did happen. He broke his ankle. Daniel Craig.
I heard about that, yeah.
Yeah. 12 weeks down. So while he was having that 12 weeks down, the management and the owners and everything that got together of the James Bond franchise and decided that they would like to try and have a female James Bond.
Okay.
World was disgusted. It really was. Wouldn't hear of it. Ian Fleming wrote James Bond as a man, not as a woman. So they've had to stick with it. So what they've done is the next one coming out, he's going to be gay. You know what they're going to call him?
What?
07.
Oh, jeez. That's funny.
So you can teach that one to them.
I will. Yeah, they'll love that. Especially Emmy.
Brilliant.
Looking forward to meeting him then.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm looking forward to meeting the whole enchilada. I really
I hope
am.
Chris feels better.
Yeah, we wish Chris all the best.
Oh, yeah,
really
be prepared.
We'll give you a copy of everything we do here. We'll send you a copy of that. And we'll do a couple.
That's great.
Do a couple of photos afterwards. Very, very quickly, we'll do a couple of quick videos because we'll put it on our website where everybody goes to see, and then before you know it, you've got another 5,000 fans all over the place.
Yeah.
Sure.
So we'll get it done pretty quickly. But at the same time, we have a sister company in Jacksonville, Florida that we work with. They're late night television. They're late night television. They have about 60,000 viewers a night. They really do, and they take our videos and everything, all of our interviews and stuff like that, and play them. Would you mind if we pass this on to them?
By all means, please.
Awesome. I'll talk to you more about that as
else.
well as we get through this.
Okay, back to the desk.
Back to the desk. Da 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 da.
Yeah.
It's one of those days today, Bob. That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, 23 away from 12 o'clock, 22 degrees. We're going down actually, which is unusual for this time of the day. Thursday, January 16th, and a freaky thought came across my mind, Barbara, pointing that thing at me. I thought I'd outstare it, but then hold on, how do I know if you blinked or not? Yeah, you guys are cheating. You're blinking and you're not telling me. Anyway, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM and joined, of course, by Tony Baptist, the drummer from station, absolutely elated and humbled to meet Tony. And, well, we're kind of trying to condense this as much as possible. He does have a prior date. And, of course, we wish Chris Lane all the best, getting well very, very shortly, whom we were supposed to. Right. Yeah, he's a big boy, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
he'll be fine.
Yeah, I think he's just going to go and play with the nurses or something, hasn't he?
I don't know about that.
Yeah, no, somebody might be listening. Yeah, somebody might be listening and she might not appreciate it. I get it, I understand.
Nah, you know, I tell you what, it takes a lot to knock him down, though, I gotta say.
Yeah.
In all honesty, yeah.
Yep, I fully understand, I really, really do. Barbara's had quite a relationship with him on the interwebby stuff and stuff like that. They've got quite a good relationship going. So she's been filling me in on how sturdy and what a nice guy he is. At the same time, I got to warn you. Just over to my left over here is my on-air production manager, and she gives me all the stats and stuff like that. Keeps me all up to play with everything. And now that's a sound I haven't heard for a while. Have you got the religious people going past?
I think so. Yeah.
Are they wrapped?
Really sure.
Are they wrapped in orange sheets?
No. That was very random. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No. Normally we have the something like that in the bigger cities here in New Zealand, where they're on corners on a Friday night doing their funny dances and stuff like that, if you know what I mean. And they're wrapped in orange sheets and stuff. I thought that took me back then, actually. Yeah, it really did. But yeah, random, very random. Now, as we're trying to condense this for you, my friend, I want to talk to you. All you need to know is a heartbeat. Before we do that, I want to ask you, would you and the band consider maybe coming to New Zealand and playing in front of New Zealand audiences?
Yeah, in a heartbeat. Get it? No, absolutely. I mean, I've never been to New Zealand, and I don't think any of the guys have. Maybe Chris, he gets around, but I mean, everything that we've heard and seen is it's just one of the most beautiful places on earth. And we want to go around and play our music to as many people as want to hear it. And we would, if it all works out and we could figure out the logistics and all the business stuff that you have to go through to just do this stuff, we would do it in a heartbeat. We would absolutely love to come down there.
Nice.
24-hour flight and all, we would do it, no problem.
Nice. Well, I tell you what, Barbara, the famous Barbara here, she manages the entertainment side of it, Aurora Entertainments, and gets bands to come here in New Zealand.
Yeah.
We do as much of the logistics as possible, if you know what I mean, right down to getting work visas and everything like that from within our country. So it's much easier for that. But at the same time, we're actually doing one for a band called Viking Queen, coming out of Norway right now.
Okay, yeah.
They are playing very, very shortly with bands such as Iron Maiden, and Skid Row. They're also doing TV shows and stuff like that. In fact, we're going over there to meet them, and they're getting married. So we're kind of involved with their wedding as well, doing a TV show and stuff like that. Maybe if we could have a good relationship with these guys and get you guys tied up together, because they are coming to New Zealand. Maybe we could get you guys on stage with these guys at the same time.
That'd be great. That'd be great.
And you see, it all ties in. At the same time, we talk to their lawyers, we talk to your lawyers, well, basically our lawyers talk to you guys. We just stay friends. We just stay friends and have a good time doing it.
Yeah, let the business people take care of that sort of thing.
Yeah, I'm no good at a suit. I really aren't. I'd rather have a T-shirt and a cap on rather than sitting, words to me, screeds and screeds of stuff. Yeah, I'll just sign at the bottom of the line, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
But some of our staff are pretty pedantic about making all the T's cross and the I's dot and everything makes sense and, everybody's happy at the end of the day. For me, it's all about the music. It really is. So, tell me about All You Need Is a Heartbeat. This is my favourite station song.
I think we're in agreement there. I was a big champion of this song when I first heard it. This was actually written before my tenure in the band started, and the only thing that existed was a live recording of it. That was one of the first times they ever played it live, and honestly, it didn't really change that much from the first time I heard it to what ended up on the record. I love this song. I mean, it was fun for me to just play drums to. I don't need to play a whole lot of notes. I just need a good song to play. That's what really kind of is important to me. It's fun to play a lot of notes and go crazy, but what's really important is playing good music. And the first time I heard that song, I'm like, this is a hit. This is a great, great, great song. And I make sure that we play it every night. We try to mess around with the set list and make it different, but that song's got to be in there every night. I loved it from the moment I heard it, and I don't get tired of playing it because it's just good. It's just a really good, well-written song and with some power. And I don't see how you can hear that song and not start just nodding your head.
Absolutely, Tony. I fully agree with you. 2,369 requests since we've been playing it here at Galaxy so far.
Hey, now.
And it's climbing, it really is. So right here at Galaxy 107 FM, with the pleasure of station, all you need is a heartbeat. We'll quickly wrap it up after this so that it can get going. Tony, we'll quickly wrap it up after this so that you can get going, but we'd love to be able to have you back again in the near future. He froze it. He froze it. He's moved out of Wi-Fi area. I think he's gone altogether. Walk backwards. Walk backwards. Don't walk forwards. Ah, there you go.
Oh, hey, you guys there? Sorry, guys.
No, that's all good. It's all good. So we'll wrap it up after this, but Tony, absolute pleasure to meet you, my friend.
Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you for having me on. It was my pleasure. Again, it's when you're the drummer, you don't do many of these, so it's always fun to do,
Well, you get the good stuff this time because everybody else gets boring-assed old bloody DJs.
That's right. Yeah.
We're a little out of the box here in New Zealand. We kind of don't think there's a box at all.
No, that's great. I love it.
Nice. So at the same time, I really meant it. I would love to see you guys come down to New Zealand and play. Please keep in touch with Barbara about that, won't you?
Absolutely, yeah. Keep in touch with Chris Lane too. I know, he, like I said before, it's true. He's really the mastermind of this whole thing. So. Everything runs through him. So, keep in touch with him. And, God, it would really be a dream come true to get down there.
Well,
to, not only see it, but play down there. That'd be great.
Well, I tell you what, we want you to play because we really want to see you live on stage. but moreover, we're a little crazy. We do some crazy stuff, so there's more play than work play.
That's great.
Love that, love that. So when we come back and meet up again, and warn them, warn you, Chris and everybody like that, we are nuts here at Galaxy, so be prepared to be a fool, because we like to.
You're nuts.
Yeah.
Oh, you haven't met Emmy yet.
Oh, I'm loving this. I'm looking forward to it. I really am.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about getting you guys down here. Some of the stupid stuff we do down here is really, really fun. It really is.
That's awesome.
Warn them that I might threaten to throw somebody off a bridge, but, it's fun.
That is fun.
Yeah. We have a thing called bungee jumping here.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah. So
I would do that in a heartbeat.
nice.
Oh,
Well,
more
believe me,
victims.
we'll take you down to Queenstown and absolutely have some fun doing that.
Yeah, that'd be great. I love it.
At the same time, Tony, I do a lot of parachuting. I'm part of the para club, so if you ever feel like jumping out of a plane,
I would love to. My wife might be a little against that, but I'd still give it a shot for sure.
I believe in doing something once a day that scares you.
Yeah.
Let's go back.
It's like Neil Peart used to say, "What's the most excellent thing I could do today?" So.
Yeah. Let's go back to the desk. That's the sound station right here at Galaxy. Our feature artist today, our interview today, our victim, unfortunately, Tony Baptist. He didn't know what he was looking into when he accepted to take this challenge, and I give him props for doing so, putting up with me at least here at Galaxy. All you need is a heartbeat. Tony, absolute pleasure to meet you, my friend, and can't wait to see you guys here in New Zealand, in New Zealand shores.
Guys, it was a pleasure. Thank you for having me. I am honored to have met you guys and be on the show and to speak to the beautiful people in New Zealand. Not something you get to say every day. So I'm excited that we got to do this, and I hope that we can get down there as soon as possible and play for you guys. It would be a thrill. It would be a dream.
I tell you what, let's make our people talk to your people. Let's have some fun and enjoy ourselves in the summer period here in New Zealand. We would love to have you. Literally.
And you know what? Everybody listening, if you want Station to come down, a little shameless self-promotion here. Listen to us on Spotify, buy the record, like us on Facebook and Instagram. Show the powers that be that you want us to come down, and we'll find a way. If that happens, we'll find a way.
I like that. Well done. In fact, yes, ladies and gentlemen, get in touch with Station. Tell them you want Station in New Zealand, and we will make it happen for you. There you go. So, Tony, thank you very, very much. Looking forward to catching up with you in the near future. I know you're stressed for time, so we won't do the silly stuff afterwards that we normally do, but we'll send you a few photos and stuff like that. But looking forward to a full interview with you guys, all in one place at one time, and releasing some new music at the same time. What do you reckon?
It'd be great. Hey, always leave them wanting more. So
you've done that. You've done that. I want more.
All right.
Okay.
We'll make that happen.
Thank you very, very much, my friend. Catch you very, very shortly. But in the meantime, here's the verb.